Restroom here. I'm a Filipino dialysis nurse here in US, and welcome back to my channel where I upload videos all about dialysis and my journey and discovering nursing career. To nurses who are already at this stage waiting for their flight to US, I can definitely relate as to how much excitement you are going through right now, and let's not forget the sleepless nights because of course it's finally the day that all your hard work and efforts paid off. And in a few days, you'll finally set foot in the land of USA. So for today's video, I'm going to show you my 18 hours flight from Manila to San Francisco via Japan Airlines with a layover at Narita, and share as well the challenges I've been throughout the whole experience. The night before my flight, I got an email from agency that Japan Airlines themselves canceled my 2 flights. So if you can just imagine how stressed I was that moment. I was already in Manila, my dependent was a few hours away from his flight, and I was clueless as what I should do that time. What I did, since my husband's flight was midnight that time, I went along with him hoping I could fix it at the airport. Good thing airlines do have offices within the airport, and JAL closes at 1 a.m. But it wasn't that easy to resolve it, since I had to communicate to my onboarding manager and her to communicate as well to agents. It was a blessing in disguise that it was nighttime, so it was within their office hours at the other side of the globe. The problem was JAL canceled my flights because the booking reservation was there, but it was empty. And according from them, agency was not able to put my ticket number. To resolve it, agency should book me again. I was there at 8 p.m. and it got resolved 3 hours after, and I went home at midnight. Agency was able to book me again with one of my flight seat in premium economy. So from an original price of $1,100, it went as high as $1,900, all because of their lapse. But I couldn't be more thankful, since I've learned that a Filipino nurse has the same scenario and even worse, because it happened a few hours from her flight, the time she went to the airport for boarding. The same duration got resolved, and she was running her flight 20 minutes before boarding time ends. 6 hours later, I can finally enjoy my Jollibee breakfast, probably my last one, so I'm keeping this cool paper bag with the Philippine map as a memorabilia. I'm still 4 hours away from my flight, but after I've gone through last night, can't anymore afford to have another mishap for today, so I came here early and just spent the rest of the time in the boarding area. Initially, the guards allow passengers to enter the airport once the airline is open for boarding, which is averagely 3 hours before boarding time. They'll check your ticket and passport to confirm that both are named under the same person. Once inside, before entering the premise, you'll go through a bag scanner first. Next is checking in your flight and bags. Look for your airline and the designated entrance to what kind of seat you have. While lining up, a staff roams around to check if your flight is for transfer and places transfer tags to your bags. After the check-in counter, place your luggage at the weighing scale and prepare the following documents: passport, flight ticket, travel tax, which I paid online for less hassle, vaccine card, CFO certificate, travel insurance. I also included my immigration fee payment receipt. All of my documents were placed in a clipboard, and it was funny that the flight attendant herself just flipped through the documents she was looking for, and after, she handed my boarding pass, departure card, and travel declaration, which should be filled out before heading to the next counter, which is the immigration. Don't worry, they have a designated table in space to fill out everything. Then you'll proceed to the immigration counter that will ask for your passport, scan and stamp it, then photo. They'll automatically look for the CFO sticker, and if there's none, they'll ask if it's your first time and ask for CFO certificate instead. Once done, check your boarding pass at which gate your airline boards. So before proceeding to the gate, I made sure to fill out my hydro flask with water first because there's still 3 hours remaining till boarding time. JAL boards at gate 2, so here we go. I'm a bit early, so there's no in-charge yet at the entrance counter. Then at the end of the stairs, your carry-on bag will be manually checked. See how early I am? Checking in with my husband. At this time, he is already at the Narita Airport and bragging his experience at Sakura Lounge and everything about the unlimited food and drinks. He has a 12-hour layover, so I'm a bit relieved that Sakura Lounge, which is originally for business class and first class only, accommodated him. Of course, you need the Sakura Lounge to be present in your boarding pass, which mine has to. Still a few hours away, now I'm having my Jollibee breakfast. They also have charging stations here, so make use of it if you're running out of battery. Once boarding opens, passengers are divided into groups and will be called accordingly. Mine is boarding group 3. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to hit the record button while heading to my seat, so here I am placing my carry-on at the overhead compartment. Then here is my seat. You'll have your blanket and pillow. There's a screen in front of you with a charging port at the left side, mini compartment at both sides, and a remote control. Oops, sorry, think I kinda stretched the cord a bit. Here's your portable table that can expand more by unfolding it towards you. The airline guidelines, policies, and protocols are placed under the table, which is where the headset is also located. Of course, don't forget to buckle up. Also, here's how to get comfortable with your head. You can actually fold the headrest like this. For the leg part, this is my first time to experience a wide leg area. Talking about first time, huh? And the most awaited part, finally flying. I salute the JAL staffs as they bow their heads down as soon as our flight took off. An hour after takeoff, JAL flight attendants start to serve food, and who's not excited for that? Here's a full meal. One main meal, cookies, salad with dressing, 3 side dish, utensil, then a bottle of water. You'll be asked what drink you want, and since I have my monthly visit, I opted for a hot green tea, which helped with my period cramps. Here's chicken dish for lunch. Bon appetit! For the side dishes, we have coleslaw, some fruits, some pudding, then don't forget the salad. Now, green tea. I'm saving up the cookie and water for later. Flight attendants will roam once again to retrieve the trays. Then, here's a book I brought to keep me preoccupied till the remaining hours of flight. For a 4-hour plus flight, it's impossible to hold your bladder throughout the flight, and I did in the most turbulent moment. I almost went out since the announcement made the situation scarier. Time check, my phone automatically adds Japan's local time, which is an hour advanced from the Philippines.
We have landed at Narita International Airport.
Entering Narita Airport, it's easy to follow directions. Just follow the international transfer direction. Bags will be scanned. You don't have to worry about your checked-in luggage. You'll claim it at the port of entry. Also, all liquids here will be surrendered. Afterwards, I'm now heading to Sakura Lounge. It's located right after the sign of gates 61 to 68. The counter staffs will check your boarding pass, and if in any case there be some delays, they'll inform you instantly. And yes, our flights did get delayed. And here I am. Welcome to Sakura Lounge, now reuniting with my husband. Let's get this started. Every table has its own unique barcode. To order, you can scan it with your phone, which also asks for your boarding pass barcode. There is also instruction on how to do it, so when you choose food ordering, you'll be directed to this screen. The staffs will deliver your order straight to your table. Are you ready? Let's eat. So many food. Here's the rest of the unlimited snacks, appetizers, and drinks. As a closing remarks for my Sakura Lounge experience, let's try their high-tech Japanese toilet. Let's head to the designated gate for our next flight going to San Francisco. This is it. Flight got delayed, so let's go find a seat. Time check from the different 3 time zones. Currently in Tokyo, it's 5:57 p.m., 30 minutes to go for boarding. On the other hand, San Francisco is still 1:57 a.m. Our arrival time there will be around 12:30 p.m., so it's gonna be a long 10 hours plus flight. While waiting, a staff roams around the crowd to have them sign the papers, which I believe is all about health or COVID declaration. A few minutes to boarding, people here starts to stand in lineup, so did we. Passengers are still categorized into groups, and we have the same group number as from the Philippines. Once group number is called, it's showtime. Finally, I have hit the record button and can show you the way into the airplane. Here's the first class and business class area, which I can't really tell much the difference between the two. And here's my premium economy seat and the front seat. You can tell how excited I am because of the goodies. What's included in their goodies? We have here a menu of their meals, a travel kit that consists of a toothbrush, toothpaste, earplugs, eye mask, and moist mask. Headphones, of course. You can't bring this home. Slippers. This I'll definitely bring. Scanning the seat, I can find the remote, but I can't seem to find the screen until a flight attendant came to help and showed where the monitor is. Sorry po, first time. The compartments, on the other hand, are at the side on the wall since there's no seat before us. Hooray for a lot of legroom. If only I could lay straight on the floor to really have a comfortable sleep for the next 10 hours. The headrest is the same, can still be moved. Now let's check out the menu. Dinner will be served an hour after takeoff, and breakfast will be 2 hours before arrival. I thought they do not have any more live safety demonstration because everything can be watched on the screen, but here they are doing it. The plane must be just too big that you wouldn't even notice the demo. Now taking off, and my own eye mask is ready, and so am I to hit the snooze. 2 hours later, I overslept but woke up on time to see this message about serving dinner. Thankfully, they were still distributing the meals, so it wouldn't be a hassle to ask one. This is their new etiquette rule not to wake up passengers during distribution of mealtime. Dinner is served. Wanted to be entertained a bit while finishing my dinner, so let's check where we are currently. Gotcha, still too far away. Back to our dinner, everything seems to be the same from the previous flight, except for the soup and ice cream. Then here's the crackers, main dish, salad, 3 side dish, water and utensil, salad, and the same order of drink, green tea. Let's eat. Post-meal routine to the restroom. A quick tour inside. Here's how to lock the restroom. They're equipped with hygiene kits for the long flight. Water from faucet can be hot or cold. Napkin above it. Trash can right beside the sink. Attendant call. The bidet buttons. Sanitary napkins beside it. Bathroom tissue and toilet seat cover. Door lock, and of course the flush. Now back to the seat. In case you have a hard time figuring out buttons and stuffs of that seat or screen, manuals are all available in the compartment. So here's me figuring out where to attach the headset. Then finally watching a movie. After the movie, let's check where we currently are first before dozing off. Good morning. I blame everything to the movie because it got me tired, overslept, and now unfortunately I missed the breakfast meal because it's just minutes before arrival.
We have just landed at San Francisco International Airport.
San Francisco, here we come. Thank you, United States of America. After this, you go through under immigration. They will ask for your passport, visa packet, which they will carelessly tear it off, ask where your green card will be delivered, and finally take a photo of you. Next is baggage claim. And off we go. My heart is pounding since I'm finally reuniting with my sister after 7 years since she visited the Philippines.
Rapid COVID. Oh. Hello! We're finally here!
And the most exciting part, taking off the mats! That's it. Hope you enjoyed and learned something from this video. If yes, don't forget to click like, leave a comment for some video suggestion, and of course subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned as I take you with me in discovering nursing career. Thanks for watching. See you next video.